Okay, good morning, students. In the last class, we have discussed about the menstrual cycle. So I hope you all are clear about the topic. And today we'll continue with the male reproductive system. So this is the male reproductive organs. Okay, so this is the male reproductive organ. So what happens here in the male reproductive system? With first organ, which we can see is the penis. This one, okay, and the next is the testicle. So this is the one testicle, and the next is what? Epididymis. Epididymis. This one, this part. Next is what? Next is vas deferens. This one, vas deferens. So this is the another organ you can see, and you can see the prostate gland. This one. Okay, so these are the parts of the male reproductive organs. The first one is penis, this one. The next is testicle, or testicles, you can say. Next is epididymis. Next is vas deferens, this one. And the next is the prostate gland, this one. So these are the parts of the male reproductive organs. So each of these organs, they have got different role, different parts in what? In processing the system. Okay, the first one which is the penis, what does it contain? It contains a tissue, okay. It contains a tissue that fills with blood. Here there is a tissue, it is filled with blood. And during coitus, what happens? During coitus, this penis, they will erect, okay. It is to become hard. Understand? And next is testicles, this one. This is a testicle. So in this testicle or else testis, what can we find? If you can find that it is a small oval, okay, it is oval in shape. You know the oval. So it is oval in shape, and you can see that this testicle is made up of a sex glands. Okay, and it is located in the skin, which is in your sac. Okay, sack means it is covered up. You can see it is covered up. It is covered up with what? It is covered up with scrotum. This one, this part. This part is the scrotum. So this testes or testicles, you can see they are covered up with scrotum. Okay, this is they are covered with scrotum. And what happens here in the testicles? You can see that the sperm, okay, that is the sex hormones which we find in the male reproductive system. The sperms are made up by these testicles. Understand? Did you understand these two organs, these two parts? You can say that is the penis and the testicles. Did you get it? Did you understand, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next part is the epididymis. This one, epididymis. So what happens here in this epididymis? You can see that they are like a tube. Okay, they are like a small tube. Okay, they are like a small tube which are attached to the back of each testicle. This is a testicle, and this epididymis, you can see that they are like a small tube, and they are located where they are located, or you can see they are attached at the back side of this what? Testicle. This testicle, there is two, okay, both sides, each side, right and the left. So you can see that this epididymis, they're attached to each of the testicle. And in the epididymis, what can you see? You can see that this testicle, they made up the sperm. Okay, and this epididymis, what can you see here? They collect the sperm. Okay, they will collect and they will store it. They will keep it in a safe place, you can say. So this epididymis does that. Next is Vast difference, this one. So vast difference, what can you see here in the vast difference? You can see that this is the epididymis. Okay, so what does it do? They will transport. Okay, they will transport into larger tube. This is the larger tube, means they are connected, you can say. As epididymis and the vas deferens, they are connected, you can say, and they will transport, means they will send it, you can say. They will send the sperm, this vas deferens, they will send the sperm in the urethra. They will send the sperm into the urethra. Understand? Urethra is, you remember the urethra, here the urinary system we got it. So in the urethra, they will go and pass it. And next is what? Accessory sex gland. So in your accessory sex gland, this one, in all the glands, you can say this part, this glands. What can you find here? You can find that you will find that it consists of prostate gland. Okay, this one. This is the prostate gland. So this accessory sex gland lies here in the prostate gland and also in the where seminal vesicles. Okay, this part. Prostate gland. This accessory sex gland lies in this one, prostate gland and the seminal vesicles. And what is the role? What are the roles of the seminal vesicle and prostate gland? They contribute. Okay, they contribute fluid to the sperm. Means uh, they will go and nourish the sperm. Can you see? Yes, can you see it, everyone? Can you see everyone the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what happens here in this seminal vesicles and prostate gland? They will means they will nourish the sperm. Okay, means they will go and give some fluid to the sperm so that they can nourish, they can process well. You can say they can function like healthily in a proper manner. You can say. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? Yes, is it clear to you about this parts, epididymis and vas deferens and accessory sex gland,
Repeat again.
all the parts?
No, only the vast difference and accessory.
Okay, vast difference. This is a vast difference. Okay. So in this vast difference, what can you see? They are means interrelated. You can say this epididymis and this vast difference. They are connected. You can say they are like a tube. Okay, and this epididymis, what will they do? They will transport. You can say they will go and give the sperm. They will go and yeah, they will go and give the sperm, say, to the vas deferens. They are a tube, okay? Remember that they are a tube, like they connect. They will go and give the sperm to the vas deferens. This is the larger tube, you can say, tube tube. So in this, what happens? They will go and give the sperm. The epididymis, you remember, no, in the testicles, sperms are there. So again, they will go to epididymis. It is in the small tube which are attached at the backside of the which are attached to the backside of the epididymis. And epididymis, they are like a tube. Okay, and they are small tube, and they will go and give. They will go and give the sperm to the vas deferens, this one. This is a vas deferens, which is the larger tube compared to the epididymis. And in this vas deferens, what happens? They will again go and transport. They will again go and give the sperm to the urethra. Okay, you remember the urethra in the urinary system you got. So they will go and give the sperm to the urethra. And next is the accessory sex glands. Okay, accessory sex glands. So this is the accessory sex glands, these two. There is a seminal vesicle and the prostate gland. So these two are the accessory sex glands. And what happens here in this seminal vesicle and prostate glands? They will they will nourish the sperm. Understand? They will nourish the sperm. They will make the sperm healthy, you can say, so that they can function properly, so that they can progress healthily. Are you clear now? Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
The next is excellent. Um, Next is the male reproductive hormones. Okay, so in the male this male the male reproductive system, you can see that they release some hormones. Okay, the same as the female reproductive system. Female reproductive system, what are the this one, like what are the hormones that you got? They will release like progesterone, then estrogen, FSH, all these hormones you remember, no? So same in the male reproductive organs also, some hormones will be released. Okay. So what are the names of the this one? What is the name of the hormones? That is the androgens. Okay. So this is the name of the male reproductive hormones. That is the androgen. So this androgen, what does it do? The androgen, they are responsible for what? Sexual functioning. Understand? Sexual functioning, you can say as reproductive part, you can say the male reproductive part. They helps in sexual functioning. Understand? And also as well as fertility, and also as well as what? Such as muscle mass. Muscle mass means what? Means when a boy grows, when a kid boy grows, what happens in the when he becomes puberty, when the boy will become like a teenage, what happens? Even the muscle physique also it change. It's not it. All of the physique it change. For example, the muscles as well as the height of the this one, the height of the boy as well as the voice also changes or not, it becomes deep. It's not it becomes, yeah, it becomes deep. Yes. And also they grow some body hair, okay, in their private areas, as well as which part, underarms, then beard, they grow all these hairs. So these are who is responsible for doing it? The androgens. Okay, the androgens are responsible for performing all those things. Understand? And the most important androgen is testosterone. So this is the name of the hormone which are released by androgens, and they are manufactured in testicles. Means they are made up in the testicles. They are made up by the testicles. It is. Okay, is it clear about the hormones? About the male reproductive hormones?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? If I ask what is the what is the hormones which are found in the male reproductive system? So what will you say? What is the name?
Pardon, ma'am?
If I ask you what is the name of the hormones which the male reproductive system which we find in the male reproductive system? So what will you
Androgen.
say?
Androgen.
Androgen. Okay, androgens. This they release some hormones which is testosterone. Okay, use this testosterone they are made up in the testicles, and this androgens helps the male like which part in changing of your voice as well as their physique. Understand their structure, their muscles, and also the growing of hairs in the private areas as well as in the beard. Okay, means beard, all this area, large, yeah, all this. So all these are the changes which you will find in the man. That is because of the androgen. Shall we move to the next slide? If it is clear, shall we move to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Next is the sperm. Sperms are made where? Just now I have said they are made where? Okay. Wait, I'll ask. Caroline, can you say sperms are made where? Yes. Uh huh. Rajwal, can you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Sperms. Where can you find sperms?
Testicles.
Testicles. Yes. So this is the sperm. Okay. So this is the sperm. This is the structure of the sperm. You can say. I have made. I'm showing you only one, and this is the structure of the sperm. This is the head part. This is the tail. Okay. So this is the head. This is the tail, and this is the nucleus, and this is the cell membrane. For you, only all these parts are important. It is the head, the tail, cell membrane, and the nucleus. So in the sperm, what can you see? It is the male reproductive cell. Okay. And what is the function of the sperm? The function of the sperm is that they they helps in fertilizing the egg. You remember, no, in the menstrual cycle, we have studied about the reproductive system part also of the female. So what will they do? The sperm uh, they will go and meet. You can say okay, they will go and meet with the egg. That is the matured egg, which I have said in the last class. And what happens there? An offspring will be formed. Okay, the fetus will be formed. So in that way, the reproductive system occurs. So in that way, the zygote is being formed. And what can you see in the sperm? You can see that the sperm they are just like a tadpole. You know not tadpole? Do you know or not? Tadpole. Yes. Everyone knows the meaning of tadpole.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You can say like frog babies. You can say. So they are just like the shape of the sperm is just like a tadpole. Okay, and around 60 microns in length. So the shape is the size, you can say the measurement of the sperm is around 60 microns in length. Okay, means the length means how long it is, you can say the length is 60 microns. And you can see that they consist of a tail sperm. Okay, tail is there, tail tail. So this tail, what will it do? What is the function of this tail? The function of this tail is that they helps the sperm in swimming. Okay, so they will help means in swimming. Understand? It has a lashing tail. Lashing tail means what? Means they can move means like this with speed. You can say means freely. You can say they can move freely. They can whip it. They can whip. You know, whip. They can whip it. Tail. They can move rapidly. You can say so that they will go and meet the what? They will go and meet the egg. It is a natural egg. So for that they are made up of a lashing tail, which helps them in swimming, and they will go and meet the egg. That is a matured egg, which the female reproductive system means which which are made up by the female. Okay, that is the male in the female reproductive system. You can see there, and in this form, what can you see? You can see that the production of the sperm they requires a temperature around 20 degree Celsius, okay, which is lower than that of the body. That is why the testicles they are stored in where they are stored in the testicle. That is why they are stored up in the testicle. The sperm they are stored up in the testicles, and they are covered up. They are covered up with the scrotum. Understand? And this sperm production they continues throughout the man's life, from puberty till old age. Understand? This sperm, the production of the sperm by the male, they continue from puberty. Understand? They continue from the puberty till the old age. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone, about the sperm? Any doubts?
Ma'am, repeat again that tadpole.
So the sperm, what is the function of the sperm? You can say that the sperm is a male reproductive cell. Okay, you can see that it is a male reproductive cell, and you can see that this sperm they will go and meet the fertilized egg. That is a healthy egg. That is a mature egg. They will go and meet with the egg. Why? So that they can make a zygote of springs. Okay. So in this sperm, what will you get? You will see that they consist of a head. This is the head. Then they consist of a tail. So this is a tail, and this is a cell membrane, and this is a nucleus. So these are the parts of the sperm. And the structure of the sperm means how does the sperm looks like? It looks like a tadpole. The sperm they looks like a tadpole, and the measurement you can say the measurement of the sperm or else the length, how long is it? The sperm. You can say that they are 60 microns. They are 60 microns, and this sperm you can see that they can move. They can move. Why? Because they has a lashing tail. Lashing tail means what? They can move violently. You can say. They can move violently. They uh, so they can move violently and they will go and meet with the mature egg. So they are made with a lashing tail. Okay, which helps them in swimming towards the Towards the what? Towards the matured egg. Listen, it is only one egg. Only one egg. You remember, no? They are made up of many like eggs, but only one egg, matured egg will be found. So in this sperm, the same thing. You can find that the millions of sperms will go towards the egg, but only one sperm, it is a matured sperm, you can say, or else the healthy sperm, they will go and hit the healthy egg, E-double-G egg. Understand? And this sperm, what will they do? What is the production? The production of the sperm, they require at least the temperature of 2 degrees Celsius, which is lower than that of the body, which is lower than that of our body, you can say. That is why they are stored up. They are stored up in the testicles, which is covered by the scrotum. Understand? Which is covered up by the scrotum. And this sperm, you can see that they will produce. They will produce from when? From the time the man's life at the puberty time till the old age. From puberty time till the old age, you can see the production of the sperm. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Now, do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, no. Okay, are you clear about the human reproductive system? Starting from female till male, starting from here, starting from here, is it clear? Yes, if I asked you any question, will you be able to answer? Huh? Will you be able? If I ask you any question, will you be able? Yes, answer me. No doubts. No doubts means what? No questions to ask. That means you all are clear about the topic. So if I ask you, uh, will you be able? Yes, will you be able or not?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me what are the hormones which are released by the female reproductive system?
Ma'am,
Female.
uh, estrogen,
Okay. And
progesterone,
okay. And
lactogen,
lactogen. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Then, what is the role of the fallopian tube? This one. Okay. I'll ask someone. Okay. Tau Yati.
Oh my God. Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what is the role of this fallopian tube? What does this fallopian tube does? What they do?
Sorry, ma'am, I forget.
You forgot.
Yes, ma'am.
Who remembers then? Who remembered?
Carry the eggs.
Who is it? Satiric. Okay. What do they do? Carrying the
They carry
eggs.
the eggs.
Okay, they
Yes,
go
ma'am.
and yeah. Okay, please listen carefully. Okay. So this fallopian tube, what does they do? They will go and collect the egg. They carry the egg also you can say. So they will this from both sides. Okay, understand from these two both sides of it, they will go and carry the egg, and they will sit where they will go into this room. Okay, and they will go into this area in this part. Understand? It is in the uterus part. They will go to the womb. Is it clear? Are you clear now, Tao Yati?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, don't forget. Okay, okay. That's all for today's class.